Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very clear day here at Daytona International Speedway. The current weather condition is 61 degrees with winds out of the west at just a measly 6 miles per hour. We are here for the Season 6 Budweiser All Pro Series Sprint Unlimited LCQ. That is correct. This is the last chance qualifier for the Sprint Unlimited that will take place later on in the evening here on the NNSCRA Sports Channel. This is the first race that will be broadcasted on the NNSCRA Sports Channel, but it definitely won't be the last, as this whole season is going to be on the NNSCRA Sports Channel. On the pole, we have a couple of new drivers here in the field. We have Jeffrey Finguy here in the 16 car. He grabbed up the pole for this race. On the outside of him is John Racer in the number 5. Charles Sanford, who is a rookie, who for some reason didn't take the rookie name next to him, but it doesn't matter. So rookie Charles Sanford making his first appearance in the Budweiser All Pro Series, and Anthony DiCaprio here in the 47 starting 4th, and then finally Sean Henley starting 5th. So, that's not all of the new drivers, that's just the top 5. The reason I say the top 5 is because in this race, if you make the top 5, if you finish first, second, third, fourth, or 5th, you will transfer into the Sprint Unlimited later tonight for a total of 20 cars. So without further ado, and let any excitement building, let's go trackside for the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The command to fire the engines has been given. As the cars roll off the track and onto the grid, we're gonna go through your starting lineup. Starting with, I already gave you the top 5. So then we have Levi McIntyre starting 6th. Michael White starting 7th, and then here's Chuck Petty in the 21. Here's JT Bryant and Adrian White, Darren Drake and Benjamin Miles, James Silverfox and John Arndt, Cody Lamas, Joseph Srigley, Daniel Gilbert and Andy Thomas, Johnny Gardner and John Cittadino, Keith Rich and Annabelle Balvin, Andrew Rich and Anthony McCurry, Kyle Matthews, and the 55 of Ryan Rezzo. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There's your 26 car field for the race here today. Yeah, 26 cars for the race here today at Daytona, the last chance qualifier. So we're getting ready to go down racing. The 16 car will lead us to the green flag. 10 laps of racing. Who's going to make it into the field? Green flag is out. Here we go. Heading down off into turn number 1 is the number 16 of Jeffrey Finguy. He's got the 03 of Stanford trying to get down the inside and take over the second position as the cars head down the back straightaway. As the cars come down the back straightaway, you see the 03 car going side by side now for second. Finguy still with the lead. All 26 cars made it to the green flag. Now the 16's definitely going to have to mirror drive coming off the corner. He's going to hold it down to the inside. Sanford going to try maybe looking to the outside, but here comes the 57. 3 wide for second as Finguy leads lap number 1. Ooh, the 20 car. 20 is going down on the apron. 20 car down on the apron. He's making it stick though. He's not losing a lot. He's following his teammate, Cody Lamas. Down underneath the double yellow line down the back straightaway. I am not sure what Daniel Gilbert is doing as he's coming down. He's got to come up the racetrack. 11 cars definitely got to try to give him the room. 3 wide, down underneath the 20 car. We have a battle for the lead up ahead though as the cars fan out. Michael White has taken the lead. All over the place, these drivers are racing big time. Michael White takes the lead. Looks like they're going to go 3 wide for second place. Nope, now 2. Silver Fox down the inside. Well, remember, it's just a battle for the top 5. Now Silver Fox going to battle for the lead down the inside line. Battling it out. Silver Fox going to take the lead off the corner. He's got Charles Sanford right behind him. Now, Sanford's teammate in this season is Jessica Shelton and driving her 02 car. She's already in the All-Star race, so it would be very good if Charles Sanford could actually transfer in to have a teammate help maybe Jessica Shelton or Charles Sanford win the race. But remember, it's top 5s coming down the back straightaway now. Charles Sanford stuck on the outside line. Here comes Anthony DiCaprio in the 47. He's gonna make a hard charge down the inside. DiCaprio, sorry I said DiCaprio. DiCaprio. Down here comes off the corner. Anthony DiCaprio is in the lead, followed by Annabelle Ballman in the 88. Here comes John Art in the 95 and the 21 of Chuck Petty. Lots of new names and new faces here today. Once they complete this lap, it will be the halfway mark, the 47. Remember, this is not a points race. This is just to make it into the field for the 6th annual Sprint Unlimited here in the Budweiser All Pro Series on the NNSCRA Sports Channel. 47 car blocking the 21 car, trying to get some side draft off him, going down the corners. Now he's going to come down the block, the 61 of McCurry. Never mind, McCurry stuck his nose in, and now Anthony McCurry battling for the lead. Here they go, they're coming through the turn here. McCurry now going to try to challenge for the lead. McCurry got it by leading this lap. You definitely want to try to be on the inside line. He's closing laps. Halfway done with the last chance qualifier here today. Now here comes Annie Thomas. Whoopsie daisy. Annie Thomas now the inside. It's 2 by 2 through the corner here. 2 by 2. The 15 car is going to take the lead down the back straightaway. Now the 15 is going to stay down low. Annie Thomas has got the 17 of Keith Rich right behind her. But they cannot count out. Here comes the 55. The 55 of Ryan Rezzo. Down the inside line. The 61 and 47 up. Into the walls. The 61 and 47. Here they come 3 wide in the back. They're trying to race things up. 4 laps to go here in the last chance qualifier. Teammates now leading the field from Michael Waltrip Racing. And Annie Thomas and Ryan Rezzo leading the race here today. Now the cars are beginning to get single file now, coming through the back straightaway. Who's going to be the one to pull out to make the move? It's going to be the 27. And the 20 car going to dive underneath right in front of Johnny Gardner in the 77. The only Dodge in Season 6. The 15 car just trying to stick with her teammate, but knows the inside line's the better run, so she's going to have to stick to the inside line. Coming to 3 laps to go here in the here in the last chance qualifier for the Sprint Unlimited. Here we go, 3 laps to go, still under the green flag. Remember, it's the top 5, so this lap, the top 5 would have been The top five would have been Andy Thomas, Andrew Rich, Daniel Gilbert, Johnny Gardner, and Charles Sanford. Now they're leaving the 15 car out to dry on the outside. No drafting help on that outside. Now the 27 car is going to come up to try to get a run. That's going to open the door for Daniel Gilbert and the 20 car to come down low. Johnny Gardner now down the inside. He's got a big train down the inside line. These cars have got to try to stick to the inside if they want to try to make it into the field. They're going to leave the 27 out to dry. Big time coming here. We're coming to 2 laps to go here in the Sprint Unlimited Last Chance Qualifier. Now it looks like the 03 car of Charles Sanford got shuffled to the outside line now. Sanford shuffled to the outside line going through the turn. That's not good for that 03. He's got to find a way back to that inside line and quickly. Daniel Gilbert in the 20 cars had a strong rate, had a strong car all season long, or all race long. And here comes the 14 now breaking it up. The 77 car going to stay to the outside, but the 20 car is going to stick to the middle line, try not to give any drafting help to anybody. That's the 14 of Kyle Matthews, who never won a pole last season, is in the field here, and he's in second place. Now it looks like he's going to get challenged by John Art. Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go here in the Last Chance Qualifier. Remember, it's the top 5 that will make it into the field. A couple of cars lost a draft back there. It looks like Michael White and the 43 of Darren Drake have lost the draft, along with the 34 of Adrian White as well. But now the battle is on back. The battle is back on down the back straightaway. John Art, he is right there behind the 20 car. He's gonna look. He's looking to try to maybe get a run, but I think he's gonna be content running second. Here we go through the final corners. Here in the Last Chance Qualifier. Who's gonna make it in? The battle is on for the 5th position coming through the tri-oval. It's gonna be the 20 of Daniel Gilbert that wins, and the last transfer spot, I believe, was to the 10. Yes, it was. The 10 car of James Silver Fox is the cars that made it. Daniel Gilbert. Let's see. Daniel Gilbert makes it in. Chuck Petty makes it in. James Silver Fox makes it in. John Art makes it in. And John Cittadino makes it in. So I'm going to take a picture for future reference. Alright, taking a picture so I can do the field. Alrighty then. Alright, so this is it for the Last Chance Qualifier. Stay tuned, because when we come back, it'll be nighttime magically, and it'll be time for the Sprint Unlimited of Season 6. So for Michael Norman and the Budweiser All Pro Series here at Daytona, we say we'll see you right after this. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Season number 6 Budweiser All Pro Series Sprint Unlimited. That is right, we have 20 laps of racing, and it's all going to be for bragging rights as we head into Daytona 500 qualifying and others here in the Season 6 Budweiser All Pro Series. Bunch of new faces, new paint schemes, and here in the Sprint Unlimited, we're going to introduce you to them here shortly. But first and foremost, let's go trackside for the command to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
Command to fire the engines has been given. These 20 drivers are set to get underway here at Daytona. First, we are going to introduce you to the drivers. Starting on the pole is Daniel Voiles. Now switch over to his number 26 Dark Magician Girl Mercedes, sponsored by Yu-Gi-Oh, of course. And then here's Alex May returning to the 51. Stephen Pollard III will start third, and O'Neal Balvin in his new new paint scheme number 18 will start fourth. Then you have Chuck Petty, who transferred in from the LCQ, and John Citadina, who also transferred in. You have Dylan Poteet and Jake Haynes. Dylan Poteet. Oh yeah, Dylan Poteet. You got Dougie Shears, and then the Season 5 Budweiser All Pro Series champion Seth Cole. You got Nathan Hudson driving the number 6 Valvoline Mercedes, and Jessica Villanueva up here. Nick Altendorf, John Arndt, Jessica Shelton, and Charles Jackson. Trent Dunham and Daniel Gilbert, who won the LCQ, and then finally James Silverfox and Dylan Young. I don't know why I have James Silverfox's chase car. Not that it really matters. But here we go. We're getting ready for an awesome race. The season 6 will set to officially begin. Green flag is out. The Sprint Unlimited is underway. Daniel Voiles is going to let him down the back straightaway, but here comes Stephen Pollard III down the inside line in that number 13 Chevrolet, coming off of turn number 4. Stephen Pollard III looks like he's going to try to lead the lap, but here comes the 21 of Chuck Petty down the inside line, and thinks, oh, we already have an accident, big time accident here on the front straightaway. Oh my goodness, big time accident involving a bunch of cars. We have Alex May, Jake Haynes, Dougie Shears, John Arndt, Stephen Pollard III, and some others got involved here already on lap number 1, technically. Lap number 1 after completing 1 lap here in the All-Star race. So Chuck Petty is going to be your leader as he's coming around. The caution is out, but these cars race back to the line. Caution is out. Dylan Poteet has some side damage on that 31. Caution flag is out. Dylan Poteet still sits second even with the side damage. Chuck Petty's the leader. All the cars going to come down to speed. Let's go back and take a look and see at what happened to bring out the caution flag here today. Alright, so this is what happens to bring out the first caution of the race on lap number 1 of the All-Star race, of the Sprint Unlimited. Daniel Voiles runs high and kind of gets into the wall, then gets turned by the 51 of Alex May, who turns down into the 48, and around they go. Daniel Voiles was able to keep control of his race car while others in the back spin out of control. You see Voiles slowing down big time. You see Nathan Hudson actually coming around right up to the back bumper. We have an onboard camera. We have an onboard camera with Seth Cole, our defending champion of the series. Onboard camera with his car. Let's see what he saw of this accident. And then one more onboard camera with Jessica Shelton. That's what happened to bring up the caution flag for the first time. As you see Shelton kind of riding the wall up there. So let's go back up for a restart. we're back here at the Daytona International Speedway for the Sprint Unlimited. All the cars are still in the race. However, some of them have damage, and hopefully they'll be able to keep up with one another. Some cars did pit to try to repair as much as they could. So we're going to go through your top 10 here. You got Chuck Petty leading, Nathan Hudson second, Seth Cole third, Charles Jackson fourth, John Citadino fifth. Then you got Jessica Villanueva, O'Neal Baldwin, Daniel Voiles, Jessica Shelton, and Trent Dunham rounding out your top 10. That is Daniel Gilbert, Silver Fox, Dylan Young, Nick Altendorf, John Arndt, Dylan Poteet, Dougie Shears, Stephen Pollard III, Alex May, and Jake Haynes as the rest of the field. Until the whole 20-car field still in this race and still ready to participate as we get ready to go back green here in the Sprint Unlimited. It's a packed house today at Daytona. Let's crank it up. That was a bit of a good crank it up moment there here at Daytona National Speedway. Looks like we do have some cars kind of falling to the rear here with some damage, but we still have a good racing up ahead as defending champion Seth Cole was leading this race. Now Jessica Villanueva takes it over. Jessica Villanueva takes over the lead. You see, it looks like Charles Jackson might have hit the wall. Oh, we have an accident. O'Neal Baldwin gets taken out in the middle of the pack. Oh, and gets hit by Dylan Poteet. Oh my goodness. Into the catch fence is O'Neal Baldwin. Oh my goodness. Oh, big time accident for that number 18 car, the 51 as well. Dylan Poteet kind of just going all slow here. Caution flag is out. Jessica Villanueva has taken the caution flag. And we are under yet another caution here today. That was a very big accident. And we're going to go take a look at it right now. So stay with us, folks, and we'll be right back to take a look at what happened under the caution flag. Alright, we're back here. We're going to take a look and see what happened to bring out the caution flag. O'Neal Baldwin kind of turned up and got into the wall or something, I guess to try to keep off of the 21. The 21 car turns the 18 down, gets into Trent Dunham, and turns both Dunham and the 18 car in this accident, and then the 18 car slides up into the wall. You see Dunham save his race car down there. The 18 of O'Neal Baldwin slides up into the wall right in front of his teammate Charles Jackson, and what looks to be an innocent wreck here for the 18 turns into one right there as he gets hit by Dylan Poteet, sending the 18 car up the track and into the outside wall again. And then as the car is going to kind of slowly slide back down, here comes the rest of the field who was far behind because of damage. You see here, everyone gets through it right here, and then all of a sudden, bam, the 51 of Alex May out of nowhere launches the 18 up into the catch fence. The 18 car then gets caught on the catch fence and kind of falls back down to the track and then teleports to pit road. A quick look at this accident from the onboard of the number 18 machine. Okay, here we go. We're gonna ride on board with the 18 car through this wreck. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we have one more onboard camera we can look at, and that's from the O2 of Jessica Shelton. And then you see the caution already out. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens to bring out the caution flags yet again here in the Sprint Unlimited. This time there are definitely going to be cars retired. So let's go back up for a restart and see what's going to happen in these closing laps. Welcome back to the Daytona International Speedway. We're getting ready to go back racing. We have 3 cars out of the race, and they are Dylan Poteet, Alex May, and O'Neal Baldwin. Your top 10 rundown going back to green flag is Jessica Villanueva, Seth Cole, Daniel Voiles, Trent Dunham, Daniel Gilbert, Dylan Young, Chuck Petty, James Silverfox, Nathan Hudson, and John Cittadino. Here we go. We're getting ready to go back racing with just above 5 laps to, or just above 5 to go. So it looks like we're gonna have about 7 to go here at the line. Eight laps to go here. Here at Daytona, 8 laps to go. Villanueva pulls out to a lead with Seth Cole right behind him, or excuse me, right behind her. And the 78 and 52 car are going to kind of pull away here as the 26 Mercedes kind of is waiting for a drafting partner. Up to the outside line, it's going to be Villanueva and Seth Cole. These cars have had a good, these 2 cars have had a good strong cars all weekend, including at practice. Villanueva and Seth Cole coming off of turn number 4. Question is, will the cars behind them be able to catch them? It looks like they're going to try single file through the first couple of turns with 6 laps to go. So I was right the first, no, 7 laps to go. 7 laps to go. Here comes Dylan Young to the inside line. Dylan Young going to look. Coming down through the corner, turns 3 and 4 here. Villanueva still out in the lead. Silver Fox in second. Nathan Hudson in third. Cittadino and Petty all the way down the inside line. Now Silver Fox, he's just right behind that 78 car, but he definitely is going to need some help to pass. He's trying to push the 78 car out there, but the 78 car is going to try to block the door. Here comes Dunham. Dunham and others in the back. Down the long back straightaway they go. Silver Fox to the inside, but more cars stick to the outside line. Then Silver Fox gonna go down low. He's gonna see 5 laps to go at the line. Oh, they're going 3 wide. Chuck Petty with the lead here with 5 laps to go. They're going 4 wide, it looks like. Oh my goodness. 4 wide between teammates in the 20 and the 54, but they settle it out, I think. Nope. 10 cars in the wall. Here they come. Oh my goodness. Oh, these cars are all over the place with so many laps to go. All these cars are fighting for it. Petty out to a big lead. Now the 6 and the 2 car battling it out, trying to go down low. Petty with the lead. It's a Ford, a Mercedes, and a Ford and a Chevy. 3 laps to go. Here comes Hudson to the inside and with his Mercedes. The 26 car is nowhere right there, losing the draft. Here comes Hudson to the inside. Uh-oh, looks like they're going to be catching the number 19 car possibly. I don't think oh no, never mind, I lied. The 19's all the way on the front stretch. Here comes Trent Dunham down the inside all by himself. No help on the inside for the 1 car coming through. Is going to possibly be 3 wide for the lead. Now Dunham's going to get the help from Shelton. 3 wide for the lead. Coming to 2 laps to go. Two laps to go. Now here comes Shelton to the inside. Jessica Shelton down the inside in her Vanilla Coke number 02 Chevrolet, being pushed by the 48 of Jake Haynes. I believe it was Jake Haynes who won the shootout last season. But look at Hudson on the outside. Nathan Hudson with Johnson Adino has the lead and will hold the lead. It looks like with the good run, but the 48 car is still to the inside, coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Here it comes. White flag. 1 lap to go. And the 6 car just cuts off the 48. Not quite. Uh-oh. 3 wide for the lead down the back straightaway. Here comes Jessica Villanueva. A bunch of cars had to back off. Jessica Villanueva down the back straightaway. Gonna try to block on the line so the 10 car can't get underneath her. Jessica Villanueva has won poles but never races in the Budweiser All Pro Series. Here she comes off of turn number 3. It looks like it's not going to be enough for the 10 car. No help at all. The Season 6 Budweiser All Pro Series Sprint Unlimited is going to go to Jessica Villanueva. She wins here tonight. Jessica Villanueva takes the checkered flag, and now we're just waiting for Dougie Shears to complete his lap, and the race will be official. There it is. The race is official. And Jessica Villanueva has won the sprint. I keep saying All-Star race, goddammit. It's the Sprint Unlimited. So Jessica Villanueva starts her race off long. Uh-oh, we have some incident in the back here. Johnson Adino looks to have gotten spun around by Daniel Voiles. I think something might have happened between them. But nonetheless, that number 78 Furniture Row Chevrolet will be going to victory lane as she wins here tonight. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me for the Sprint Unlimited, both LCQ and this race. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys for Daytona 500 qualifying coming up right after this. So from Michael Norman up here in the broadcast booth for the Budweiser All Pro Series, saying thank you for joining us here on the NNSCRA Sports Channel, offline racing at its best, and until we meet again.